you know. Yeah.
You can never whip these birds if you don't keep you and them separate. I found that out in Birmingham. You've got to keep the white and the black separate.
African way, because you are for the finger side. It's just one member of 10. You, so listen, okay, you're nothing worse there. You're nothing worse there. Why should you stay there? You should not stay there. You come over to us and you can take care of your family. And we all Africans. We don't want to have an African here to take care of his family. I mean, what's that? Yeah, listen, we don't think we all remember that. Yeah, but his family. I mean, what's that? Yeah, listen, we don't think we all remember that. We don't find something.
After 9 lives of fear, suffering and poverty was promised compensation, assured by the forces and warranted by the spirits. A small mistake in the allocation and she hit the wrong jackpot, jumping down into her life the new one. So she was born somewhere else than what her wheel of life held. Born of other parents, lovable, friendly parents though, but to others. The place hardly worth living, dirty, covered with rust and poison, and sulfur and a stench of smell. A horde of white gangs of murderers who earned their living from the misery of all. Busy above, busy below ground. A ghetto of the black poor, a flock of priests who gave consolation in many, many chapels made of wood and stone. White chapels, black chapels, brown chapels. The magic city, Birmingham, the magic city, is based on bad iron ore. Angela, born into town, born into fear, and explosions at night, in broad daylight, and traps used to celebrate Sunday, neighbors, fathers, sons, and sometimes sisters hung, all with black skin, with us in the midday sun. Those who complained were locked away in cells, in darkness, humiliation, in silence with God bless America punches every hour on the hour. More prison cells than houses, that had this Birmingham. They were proud of that, the citizens who were regarded as such, the citizens of Alabama. Some ex-Spaniards, ex-Poles, ex-Germans, ex-Irish, ex-British, or ex-Frenchmen mostly, they were first-class citizens, mostly from criminal families, mostly with ancestors who had stolen, raped, who had washed away the guilt when sailing into the land of opportunity. Unlimited and unpunished, they would slaughter all animals. And animal was everything too that was unequaled. Everybody who did not belong was an animal, soulless, godless, racial defilement, racial segregation. And the right to avenge those who did not defend themselves. And those who fought back were mad, crazy, and presumptuous. Denier of God, because it makes all the difference. The God had breathed into humans, animals, and plants could no longer smell, see, hear. Too bad, of course, when an ox defies the peasant to give him food and work. Will, resistance, and obstinacy
and every flower
yes, or for them all,
is still
have to be beaten down with a bullwhip, not once, but again and again. And it doesn't succeed to create the order that only Christian people know. So the butcher's knife, long cuts through the neck, drains all blood until the last breath of life has left the body. And then peace at last, and the right to have a drink with a neighbor as long as she or he was human. Even at the lower edge of prosperity, life was worth living as long as it's some who got worse. And that's what you had in your hand, or rather in the fist. Yes, citizens of Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City, the Birmingham, citizens of America.
to my sons. Well, I'm going to tell them that death cloaks the Potomac in a scarlet shawl, and that the pillow beneath you is not his. To my sons. Well, I'm going to tell them that death cloaks the Potomac in a scarlet shawl, and turn it into that the pillow beneath you revolution is not his. A revolution. A revolution. Well, I want you to take this, you know, X, my cannibal, Dale, kiss, flip, and turn it into a revolution. Factories, spat into the sky. A revolution. And the flies that hover over your yellow encrusted eye. A revolution. Well, baby, they're the centurions. A revolution. Wondering at you lying, don't you know? Your simmering hopes and surely corpse flip as the slugs of sky spat into like the sky, putrefying, and the flies Congolese that hover over your yellow encrusted eyes. Baby, they're the centurions. The Americans have come to help. Wondering, I say peace, peace, good woman, that once brought me home. Banana pudding in a jar, like a putrefied. Banana pudding in a jar, Congolese. After the Americans have come to help, I say peace, peace, good woman, that once brought me home.
Well, there's an epilogue about Els, the other. The one who decided Angela's lot, nameless, remains. Let's call him, her, Els, or the other. He, she was given Angela's life to live in a house so wide and spacious, where sea and sky and the boundless park merged into one world of wonder, where horses wore white snuggly winter coats in which 1,000 children could hide their hands. In the frosty winter air, eternal steam emanated from the horses' warm, soft nostrils, like from little teapots. Oh, Montauk.
George Floyd. A peaceful demanding justice for George Floyd.
A peaceful protest turns violent. Protesters toppling, smashing into monuments at Lynn Park.
Yeah, they're throwing rocks toward the police right now from where I can tell.
Protesters turning to the streets of downtown. Riots, looting, buildings set on fire.
Local media crews attacked. Police reporting shots fired. Our crews close by.
There's gunshots. The police are ducking down. They're ducking down. There's gunshots. See the police? See how they're ducking down?
In the meantime, let's go back to the story of Angela, to the epilogue concerning else the other, you know. Let's go back to Montauk. That should have been the long-deserved solace for Angela's many lives of hardship. Else lived in luxury and bliss. Nature will turn back, you know, to this extreme relevant breaking news, but, you know, I'd like to tell you a secret about else the other, he, she.
To the front, and also a interior glass door. As you can see, there's glass all over the floor. This building.
He, she abandoned her children, murdered 2 newborns, misused her own son. He, she was a harlot, courtesan, warlord, torturer, poisoner, and German Nazi spy.
You can see that that other door there was shattered as well, I think from a stone that I saw earlier. They broke in through the...
Twice he, she acted as an executioner, hungry for blood, then as a dictator and a doctor in charge of mass camps. He, she loved the agony, the scream, the death, so long they were not her own. 9 lives filled with strength to atone for her owing up in the Magic City. At the very bottom, where dirt, dust, and despair merged together. But now she had a grasp on her fate. Just a game of chance, but why? Her life went according to a devilish plan. He, she was defined by boredom, hatred, and carnal lust. First the horses, then the servants, then parents, siblings, neighbors, priests, teachers, officers, and lastly citizens lay at her feet. They fell prey to else the other, satisfied victims, successful victims, all gave in to her will. The governors, the church, the president, almost managed to bathe in her riches. Had he, she not died of cancer, untimely as they say. What we also know is that he was supposed to become a president. Hard to locate in which country, in which nation. But size matters. That's for sure.
You escaped from Africa. Why? Because you are from the Franco side. It's just one member of 10 you. So listen, okay. You're nothing worse there. You're nothing worse there. Why should you stay there? We're all coming from Africa. Went to the north, went to the east, went to the north, going down to South America. It's a big movement. And this movement is still continuing. Why are you still living in Africa? Still there and not here? We means you and me. We're all refugees from Africa. The only place Everybody is African. Escaping since 1,000 years from Africa to anywhere by foot or by boat. We all belong to a huge family of Africans. Yeah. Almost 10 billion people. Moving to the whole continent. Asia, Australia, Europe, and America. We all are Africans. You stayed in Africa, and we moved out. You stayed black and we turned into white or even yellow. That may face sun and climate, but our deep